travel. For some, it's finding peace and quiet in faraway places. For others, it's about pushing ourselves, trying new things, getting outside our comfort zone.
Yeah, this is my first time in my life mountain biking.
And facing down our fears.
Okay. So lean back, trust the rope.
Okay.
There you go.
Ultimately, it's about discovering a world beyond our own. But in this age of algorithms and AI-generated itineraries, where destinations are decided by what we see on our screens, exploring the unexpected remains elusive.
I'm not sure I've ever seen so much epic natural beauty.
This is why we're headed to Angola, an untouched gem in southern Africa.
Woo.
Long off everyone's travel radar, it's now emerging as one of the last places to really get away.
Look at this.
Get off the grid, and get back to why we leave home in the first place.
When's the last time that you actually heard nothing around you? I can't remember the last time.
Join us for next big trip, Angola. I've just landed in Luanda, the capital of Angola and one of Africa's fastest growing cities. Any good trip starts with good food, and I've come to the right place, Flor do Duque, one of the hottest tables in town. The owner, Chef Eld, has invited me to join him and a couple of his friends for a tasting tour of Angolan cuisine, a fusion of bold, spicy flavors, smoky, grilled meats. This food tells a story, centuries in the making.
I'm curious, what's your favorite aspect of Angolan cuisine?
That's why I met Elk. We think that we know Angola cuisine, but it's not very easy to know Angola cuisine because we are very colonized.
I'm quickly learning Angola's colonial past is never too far from any conversation here. It's been 50 years since their independence from Portugal, and still the two countries remain connected, in more ways than just language.
Isto é produto tipicamente português, croquetes.
It's a typical Portuguese product, croquette.
Yeah. Now you're speaking my language.
As my dinner companions remind me, many families moved to Portugal to escape Angola's decades-long civil war.
You know that I grew up in Europe. And in Europe we eat wamba, you have heard about wamba, we eat funge, we eat kalulu, we eat this kind of traditional food that we think that is from Angola. But now we know that it's not really from Angola. It's kind of mixed from other places. It's mixed.
Cheers.
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 I have never tasted anything like that. I'm sorry I ate it so quickly. That was amazing.
Rosemary.
Rosemary is a very special person. She's the only person that was able to understand my project initiative, Ovina Yetu, and take everything that was in my head and put it on paper.
Roughly translated, Ovina Yetu means our product, our thing. More than just a project to source new foods from Angolan farmers, they call it from root to plate, unearthing ancestral knowledge of their country's culinary culture.
Isto é minha missão.
This is my mission as an Angolan, what I want to pass on to my children, to future generations, to help them understand that we are a people who have roots, and that these roots have sampled a little from the Portuguese, the Brazilians, and from neighboring countries, and that each of these peoples, each of these cultures today have shaped what we are in Angola.
As more and more and more amazing plates arrive, the topic turns to the real reason I'm here, travel.
So aside from food, I mean, what else do you recommend we explore in the South? You said just nature. I mean, it looks stunning.
If you have enough time, take a 3-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive to the coastal city Namibe. through the desert. It is beautiful.
That is beautiful.
That's the inspiration for this restaurant. It's the south.
Listening to local travel advice is always a good idea. So, day one of my road trip starts near Namibe, also known as Mosamejis, where the desert meets the sea. I can already tell this is not going to be your average road trip. Right now, we're driving through the desert, headed towards one of the most remote beaches in the world. Angolan surfers say it's one of this country's hidden treasures. We're trying to catch up with a surf safari that's chasing the waves and the isolation.
That we're going all the coast from Luanda all the way here, down here, and trying to get to the best wave on the conditions, if it's up north, if it's in the middle.
So you're mobile, you move with
Yeah,
the
we
waves.
move with all this structure, the cars, the tents, the trailers, yeah, except of the dogs are here.
And the cat.
And the cat, they belong here.
It's a huge logistical undertaking. Let's be clear, you don't have to travel this far from Luanda to find great beaches. But I'm told if you want the waves all to yourself, then this stretch of secluded sand is unlike any other. So what's it like when you talk about catching that wave? You know, the selfish wave where you want to have all to yourself. What is that feeling like?
You're floating on the water. You're moving on the water, and it's so fluid, and it's just you and your breath and the movements, and it's like, you know, people talk about that flow state. You're literally flowing in that flow state, and it's amazing. I don't have any other hand.
Melissa's come all the way from California to sleep on this beach.
This is what I'm talking about. Just become one with the sand.
This is her third surfing trip to Angola. What would you tell other Americans about traveling here?
I would say it's totally worth, you know, the discomfort of the long trip, because you're going to get here, there's nobody here, you're going to be surfing amazing empty waves with just you and a few other people. And those places are few and far between now.
I always say I really love places where it feels like time slows down.
Yeah,
Is it like that for you here?
absolutely. Yeah. It's just so desolate. I mean, you see, there's nothing here. Yeah, it feels like you're on Mars or something.
One of the guys earlier was saying he forgot which day it was.
That's every day here. I'm like, what year is it? What month is it? It's so nice to just wake up and all you have to think about is surfing. It's the dream.
It's cool. Even for those of us who haven't found the flow, it's pretty easy to feel the peaceful draw of a place like this. I think that's what's most extraordinary about this spot is you really have to switch the world off when you're here. You can't check the news, you can't check sports scores, you can't text. You're just in the moment in a beautiful place, a place that's not easy to get to. No signs pointing the way. You have to kind of know where you're going to get here. But it's a real treasure. And these people look like they're just having the blast. Even I'm not a surfer, but I'm still enjoying the vibe just being here. Day 2 of our journey through southwestern Angola, and Lubango has become our base of operations. It's within striking distance of some of the most beautiful mountains in Africa. I'm not sure I've ever seen a road surrounded by so much epic natural beauty. I mean, the rocks are just extraordinary. And to be able to kind of drive and really hug the edge of the cliff and see all of this around you is just surreal. The Serra de Leyva Highway is one of Angola's must-see man-made wonders, a breathtaking road carved right into the side of the mountains. The crags and cliffs here are just being discovered by a budding climbing community. Now, I call myself a hiker, but I'm not a climber. I've never tried it. But I'm ready for new challenges this trip. even if it means facing down my fears. I find this very beautiful, but also slightly terrifying.
Yeah, don't worry. That's probably everyone, really, their first time.
Were you afraid of heights?
Very. I was terrified.
How did you overcome that fear? Because when I look over the edge of it from a tall, I start to get this real pain in my groin.
Right.
You know?
So I guess you never really stop being afraid of heights. You just get more comfortable with it.
I'm hoping this will be a spiritual experience and not a humiliating experience.
Don't worry
being
about
frozen on the cliff.
Don't worry about it. It is very, very peaceful down there. You get to, be with, part of the nature, I guess, especially when you're rock climbing.
Suriel and the others are helping put my mind at ease. They found the sport thanks to the Climb Angola Festival. It's been held here for the last 2 years. The international event attracts experienced and aspiring climbers looking to conquer what I'm told is an impressive amount of untouched rock.
My favorite part of climbing is when I am at the top and start to descend, because once you're there, you see that you have surpassed your limits. So I recommend trying it because it's a sport that helps us overcome our fears, especially the fear of heights.
Did you fall your first time?
I've fallen before, not my first time. I was grabbing onto the rock for dear life.
Okay, which I will be doing as well.
Yeah, so if you fall, you'll be completely safe. Yeah, maybe a few scratches, but...
Okay, all right. I get my harness.
Yeah.
Put the harness on.
Look.
Nice and tight. It really looks really high, to be honest. I'm glad to see the rope system working. I mean, look at the way he is contorting himself. I'm not sure I'm that flexible, but I'm gonna find out really quickly. If I look nervous, it's because I am. Even knowing that I'm roped in, hanging onto the side of a cliff focuses the mind. I mean, I'm clinging to the rock for dear life. What becomes crystal clear at this point is that your life really is in someone else's hands.
Lean back.
I don't know if I want to lean back.
Just breathe. It's for you to trust the rope.
Okay.
So lean back, trust the rope.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Yeah.
The rappelling part I like. This is quite fun. Oh, this is good. Oh,
Jump again.
Okay, jumping.
Last one.
All right. Wow. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. Why?
It's like Schwarzenegger. Look at that.
I didn't plan out the route enough. I think like I'm thinking where am I going to step? And so you kind of get in a position where you're clinging to the cliff edge and you don't know where you're going to put your feet, and there's not an obvious path, right? Because it's a cliff. So I didn't make it all the way up to the top this time, but I'm proud of myself for how far I did make it. I also enjoy watching the professionals do it properly.
I love climbing in Angola. It is got beautiful scenery. It's got the right rocks. I think that you do get a lot from just seeing it off social media, but it's like a completely different feeling when you're there personally, not seeing it through a screen, but with your eyes, and you just see the beauty around you and of the people, of the place, of the feeling. It's incredible.
And also it's, when you're clinging to the side of a cliff, you forget that there's a phone or a camera recording you.
You don't really worry about all your followers or anything. You're just more worried about your life, but still it is just something incredible to hang on to.
Yeah, it's a moment. It's a moment where you're very present. You have to be very present and focused.
Yeah.
And when we have so many distractions in our life, that's a real gift, actually. It's our third day on the road as we continue to explore Angola's southern highlands. Today's challenge is mountain biking. After my limited success at climbing, I'm not exactly sure if I'm ready to pedal up a mountain, but this trip is all about trying new things, getting outside my comfort zone, right? Is this higher gear or lower gear? Though at this point, it's probably worth mentioning that even though I do ride bikes, 3 months ago, I was on crutches.
I actually fell off a bicycle. and they had to put in a titanium, like they call it an orthotic, like a plate in my ankle. And what I'm learning is that my ankle's in good shape. It's holding up. So I think I have the green light to try more.
Once again, I'm in good company. Luis and Daniel have invited me to come along for their weekly ride near the Tundavala Gap. They pedaled here from Lubango, which is about an hour's drive by car. Needless to say, I'll be doing my best to keep up.
The air is so fresh.
I came here to relax. I like to say I come here to clean my soul, you know, to distress. When I was child, I had a bike.
So you grew up during the war?
Yes, yes, yes.
So did you have to stop bicycling because of the war?
Yes, because we changed the city. We came here and we start a new life here. After 17 years, I bought a new bike.
So 17 years later,
yes,
you got on a bike again for the first time.
Yes.
Was that almost like picking your childhood up where you left off?
Yes. It was something grateful, you know. Remember my childhood
before the war.
Yes. It was amazing.
There's that Angolan resilience again. I keep hearing it as people talk about the past and their hopes for the future. It's a determination to push forward despite the challenges, to embrace the world around them, to enjoy life.
You can feel like a kid out here. It's like a big, beautiful playground.
Yes.
Beautiful scenery.
Yes.
And clean air.
The place we're headed to now, locals say, is legendary. But like so many beautiful spots in southern Angola, as I'm discovering, you can't get here by road. Woo! The red rocks of Kuroka, otherworldly, eerily quiet, and way off the beaten path. It's the kind of place people dream about on social media, but rarely get to experience. Look at this.
This is untamed, untouched, real, raw, natural beauty. And just stop for a second. You can't hear anything. It's not easy to get here. I mean, a lot of these spots here in Angola, there are no roads. You have to go with a guide who knows, and it's going to be a bumpy ride, but this is the payoff.
The silence here is so great that, look at, it's amazing.
I can't remember the last time I was in a place where it's this quiet.
So quiet, so peaceful. Nothing.
Salud. Salud. How do you say it in Portuguese?
Saúde.
Pedro has been our guide this trip, helping navigate us through rough terrain in the truck he affectionately calls Brutus. He's also spoiled us with unforgettable moments like this.
Bringing you here, it was a little bit special, and I'm a little bit afraid of the future of this place, because I think it's important to maintain this one as they are right now. Quiet, calm, and peaceful.
It's one of those days you take a mental picture. We haven't seen a single person since we've arrived. The locals say that the spirits of their ancestors end up here. Certainly a peaceful, restful place. And beautiful.
Having visited a space so sacred to the area's original inhabitants, I've come to the foot of the towering Tundavala Gap to meet the Naneka Mwila people.
Coming in. Thank you for letting us visit you. It's an honor to be here and to meet you. We've been traveling your country for 1 week already, but I feel like right now, today, this is the most important place that we have visited in your country.
Any outsider who wants to enter the village needs to sit with the Soba and other leaders to obtain the proper permissions.
Can you tell us about why this land is sacred to you?
He said that our village is very important because we were born here, we were raised here, and for us it's a place where we feel like home. Whenever they receive visitors, it's an opportunity for them to exchange experiences, to exchange cultures, to exchange ideas. They love whenever they receive guests here.
More than 90 ethnic groups are spread out across Angola. Many still live off the land and follow indigenous traditions.
In Africa, dancing is a way of just showing appreciation, and that's how they show appreciation to life. We're just happy. We're just a happy nation.
How important is this tradition?
It's very important because I think the core of every human being is preserving their culture, is understanding where they come from, what they're all about.
So it really is almost a window into what Angola was prior to colonization.
Exactly.
And that's an important window to keep open.
It's a very important. And just imagine, in that time, we were not allowed to speak our languages. We were not allowed to dress the way they found us dressing. And a few years later, we're still dressing like that. What does it mean? It means that we're very strong in believing that our culture is very important to us, and we keep it here.
The wife of the Soba just gifted us these eggs. Amazing.
I've been struck by how welcomed I've felt this entire trip. There's been so much friendly warmth and good energy flowing around me. As the hours wind down on what's been a journey of fascination, firsts, and overcoming a few fears, I know what travel advice I'll be bringing back.
Wow.
Open your mind, buckle your seatbelt, and put Angola on your bucket list of next big trips.